Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for future videos. Thank you.
Hey, what's up guys? Today's video, we're talking about finding the best credit card to help you get out of debt. That's right. You like using a credit card to get out of debt? Well, yeah, I'm talking about using credit cards to get out of debt. Now, for many of you, I know it's probably maybe tax season time. So here's an idea in terms of what you may want to do with your tax season, with your tax money, because if you do it this way, you'll have more money throughout the whole year. Okay, if I had say most people average between $4,000 to $5,000 in tax return, right? So what I would do, I wouldn't buy a TV, I wouldn't buy a car, I wouldn't do that. What I would do, I would call up my utility companies. And I would try to pay my utilities, my light, gas, water, cell phone, car insurance with that money. I'll try to pay it up for at least 6 months or maybe a year. It just depends on I would ask my utilities on average how much utilities do I use per year, and then see if I can either pay at least 6 months or a year on those utilities. The reason you want to do this, because if you use your tax money to pay your utilities, now you have more money in your paycheck, okay? So you're using them, instead of using that money to pay your utility, using that money to help pay down your debts, because this here money gave you 6 months to a year ahead. Now, moving forward, okay, once I've used my tax money to pay my utilities up for 6 months, then the next thing I'm going to do is called the debt snowball, okay? And so basically all the debt snowball is this. You have a bill that's say $50, $100, and $200, okay? So what you're doing, say your minimum payment is $25 here and $35 here, and on this one is maybe $15. So what I would do, I would continue paying the minimum on this. Then I would pay my smallest bill off first. So once you pay the smallest bill off first here, then I would take that money and add it to the next bill until it's paid off, while I'm still paying the minimum payment on this bill over here, until you get that one out of the way and that one out of the way, okay? So what that's doing, that's helping you eliminate your bill. But if you have a whole lot of credit cards or high balance credit cards, now hear me out. What's going to happen? As you pay these accounts down or pay them off, your credit score is going to go up, right? And because your credit score goes up, now you're able to use the leverage of other credit cards that offer 0% interest, okay? That's what you want to get to. You want credit cards that offer 0% interest. So say that you're owed $5,000, then you rather just pay on that $5,000 and no more interest. So that way you're not paying any extra money out of pocket. So that's the reason you want to do it this way. Now, understanding that, all right, the cards that you want to focus on, if you can, you got the Citi, Simplicity. Okay? Why does Citi Simplicity? Because for 21 months, you pay 0 interest. For 21 months, you would pay no interest on this $5,000 balance transfer. Plus, they don't charge you a transfer fee or a late fee. So that's keeping more money in your pocket to where it helps you pay down other debts, pay your debts down faster. And remember, I told you, as you pay down your credit card debts, your credit score goes up, right? And so average score for a credit card like this, I think, is about a credit score of a 690 or higher, right? So if you in the 5s or you in the 6s, low 6s or whatever, but you haven't had any recent collections and stuff, you just have high debt utilization, then this is something that I would use, this strategy. Now, another card that you may want to also consider, Barclays, okay? Barclays, they just announced they have a 23-month credit card with 0% interest, okay? And that's on, they do 12 months. If you make a purchase on the credit cards, they do 12 months of no interest, but you're doing a balance transfer, so you're paying no interest on the Citi Simplicity card for 21 months, no interest on it, on a balance transfer, and the Barclays 23 months balance transfer, okay? Now there's another one, U.S. Bank Platinum. Now remember, most of these cards, it's a $6.90 or higher to get the card. And in terms of determining a dollar amount they're willing to give you in order to transfer the balance, I don't know. But at the same time, I would definitely, and the reason why the U.S. Bank, and also these cards, there's no annual fee. That's very important to a lot of people. So you don't have to pay like an extra $50, $100, $200 just to have the card. So there's no annual fee on this. Also with the U.S. Bank Platinum card, theirs is 18 months. Okay, theirs is 18 months of 0 interest on balance transfers. This is how you get out of debt. This is how you know that somebody is trying to help you by explaining strategies to help you get out of debt. Okay? Some people, they may use personal loans and just consolidate all the personal loans into one loan, which is awesome if you're able to do that. But for people that are not able to get that personal loan, then I would tell you to try this strategy. Because I promise you, if you follow this strategy, especially this time of year, beginning of the year, it leverages you to where once you have no more credit card debt, and don't cut your credit cards up. As a matter of fact, what you want to do, you want to get an increase on your credit cards. All right? You don't want to cut your credit cards up. You want to get an increase on your credit cards because you'll be able to utilize that as leverage also. Now, another thing is that while you are paying down your credit card debt using this credit card strategy, you might as well set up a business. Okay? Now here's the reason why. Because if you set up a business using your home address, you write a portion of your rent or your mortgage off on your taxes. If you need to go get a car, you get to write down the deduction of that car off on your taxes. You can have your utilities turned on under the business name for your business. So this is the thing, it's putting more money in your pocket. Also, by you setting up the corporation, once your credit score goes up, what you want to do, you want to start getting business credit cards. And when you get the business credit cards, now to pay for your gas expense for your business and travel back and forth and stuff, or things that are necessary within the business, now you actually have something to leverage off. Because you can actually use your personal credit cards. You may have a real estate deal that you come across. That's what you want to start understanding. See, the first time around we get credit cards and stuff, and we just start buying clothes and we get excited, we start doing things, and then we get ourselves in trouble and we're not able to, or get stressed out. Now the second chance, you got the second chance. Now you know, hey, I'm going to do something smarter with my money. I'm going to use this money to invest into like a real estate deal or help start my business or something. Now you're actually investing into something that's going to help you generate more money. So I hope that this helps you. Sorry if I kept you too long, but please share this with somebody that may be struggling with credit card debt, because I know, and I promise you, if you follow this strategy, because I used it, it's worked for me, and it also always put me in a position where I always had money to do other things, plus continue to grow my business. So please comment, like, and share, and if you ever use this type of system, let me know. Thank you.